Hey, great community give. This is Amanda Baumfim with the Community Foundation of Harrisonburg and Rockingham County. With me is Michael Gochenour from Janney Montgomery Scott. Hi, how are you?
Hello, Amanda. How are you doing? Thanks for having me today.
I'm good. Thank you so much for being willing to do this with me today. Why
Sure,
don't
glad you did.
Thank you. Why don't you tell those that are watching a little bit more about Janney, for those that don't know?
Sure. Janney is a full-service investment firm. We're based out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We opened our branch here in Harrisonburg almost 5 years ago. We're getting ready to celebrate our 5-year anniversary here in Harrisonburg in just a little bit over a week. So we're excited about that. It's been a quick 5 years. And we help folks, all sorts of folks with their investments, their retirement, small businesses, retirement plans, you name it, we'll do it. And we're always just excited to help folks and be part of the Harrisonburg and Rockingham County community.
So when is the official date for the 5-year anniversary? So for those that want to know.
April 21st. So we
No
moved
way.
here. Yeah, so 5 years. If there wouldn't be everything going on with COVID and all the restrictions, we were going to do a big 5-year celebration party out in our parking lot like we did at our 1-year anniversary, and we're hoping to do that later this year. So it's a little bit delayed due to the current COVID restrictions, but we're hoping to get that done in this calendar year.
Well, that's so exciting. We'll have to celebrate Janney's 5-year anniversary when you come and present a check for us during Great Community Give.
Great. Well, thank you. Yeah, I guess it will be good timing that way.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's so great. Well, speaking of, you coming to present a check for us, why don't you tell those that are watching how Janney has come to be a part of Great Community Give?
Sure. Well, we've had a good amount of involvement with the community foundation, with clients, various clients that donate and give to the organization, and even a lot of the organizations that are part of the Great Community Give. So it's a good benefit and synergy of ours to participate because we think it's great. As we look at clients looking for ways to distribute or pass on wealth or give back to the community, it just makes a lot of a sense that we're part of that. And it's always fun watching people, move money to these organizations and even to the community foundation itself.
Yeah, well, thank you and everyone at Janney for your support and contribution to Great Community Give. Your support makes the day exciting and fun for everyone involved. And you can attest to this. The big check presentations are always super fun to be a part of. So thank you everyone for helping us do that.
Yeah, glad to do it. And it's interesting too, because obviously we know about some of the organizations, but over the years I've gotten to know, that have gotten the checks are organizations that I'm not necessarily as familiar with. So if nothing else, it gives me some education on some of the other nonprofits in our community.
Yeah, and that's one of the major goals of Great Community Give is to create awareness for these nonprofit organizations and make those connections and relationships happen for those that may not have known otherwise. So thank you for that. What is your experience with nonprofits, if anything?
Sure. Well, I've done anything from serve on boards to do things with helping raise funds. Right now, the only board I sit on is HDR, or Harrisonburg Downtown Renaissance. And it's always interesting to see how different organizations react and what their goals are and their mission statements. But I've had various involvement with it. Oftentimes I try to support a lot more organizations, but it's hard from a time commitment to be on too many boards at once or anything, especially if you want to be involved and stuff.
Oh, that's totally understandable. And Harrisonburg Downtown Renaissance is one of the 118 nonprofits that Harrisonburg and Rockingham County community members can give to during Great Community Give. So that's very exciting.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
they are going to be part of it this year, and there's a lot of other organizations that are part of it that either my clients or I and my wife and family personally support. So it's real exciting. It's a real exciting day, I think, to get out there, and it's always something I'm excited to see, just because of how our community comes together and finds the money and the way to support these organizations. And even last year, in the midst of a pandemic, and even though it got delayed, I mean, just tremendous results. So.
Oh, absolutely. They surprise us in the best sort of way every year. So, as you know, this year we're challenging Harrisonburg and Rockingham County to raise $1 million for these nonprofit organizations. So, I'm hoping that they not only reach it but exceed it. So, fingers crossed that we can, show our love and support for these organizations on April 21st. Do you have any last messages or thoughts for the nonprofits for GCG?
I would say, from my experience of dealing with Great Community Give, is go out and let people know that you're part of it. Let your primary members and supporters know, and try to do an organized effort to really get the support out. I think the organizations, from my experience, that have taken the time and the effort and the energy to get out there and really promote it have done better. If you're just saying, "Oh, I'm going to be a part of it and see what happens," I don't think you'll do as well. So get out there, get your base involved, try to get new people involved. And I think with the amount of additional organizations, everything, I think you're all going to blow away $1 million. I'll set my goal at 1.5 million. I'm tempted to even say 2
Whoa,
million. Yeah, I
whoa.
think you're going to do real well.
Well, very well said. And I totally agree with that. Nonprofits who have been successful in the past with GCG are the ones that are out there communicating and actively promoting and engaged with the process from the very beginning. It's not just one day for these nonprofits. They've been working for this event since November, since registration started. So the ones that are working their hardest and putting in the time and effort are the ones that you will see receive those awards on April 21st. So very well said. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you so much again for your support of over 100 nonprofits.
Thanks for having me, and glad to do it, and good luck next week, and I can't wait to be a part of it.
Thank you. With me is Michael Gochenour from Janney Montgomery Scott. Thank you so much for watching. If you are more interested in learning more about Great Community Give, you can go to greatcommunitygive.org and click give on April 21st.